In other global news, the tensions in the South China Sea have been escalating. Taiwan has now seized Chinese fishing boat in sensitive waters.
Taiwan's Coast Guard claims it has seized a Chinese fishing boat and detains its 9 crew members after the vessel was found inside the island's restricted waters. And these are the images released by the Coast Guard, which show its ship pursuing the fishing boat and then its personnel boarding the vessel, where they found about 1 ton of fish.
Well, this incident took place near Qimei Island. It is a part of the Taipei-administered Panhu Archipelago in the sensitive strait separating Taiwan and China. Well, China claims that self-ruled Taiwan as a part of its own territory, and ties between the two have worsened in recent years. Taiwanese and Chinese Coast Guard boats, they regularly patrol the Taiwan Strait. A series of incidents involving boats from both the sides have fueled tensions across the narrow waterway.
When the Coast Guard ship approached for inspection, the Chinese boat sped away to evade the inspection. The Coast Guard personnel immediately pursued and stopped the boat. However, the Chinese boat's pump was damaged and leaking, so the Coast Guard assisted it with the pumps and sealed the water leakage.
The Chinese fishing boat has been towed to Qimei port and an investigation is underway. Taiwan's Navy Commander Admiral Tang Hua claims China has been enhancing its military presence around Taiwan. The incident comes as Taiwan accuses China of using anaconda strategy to squeeze the island nation. China's anaconda strategy against Taiwan reportedly involves a mix of military maneuvers, psychological tactics, and cyber warfare to eventually weaken Taiwan's defenses. The ultimate goal appears to be to force Taiwan into submission without engaging in a full-scale invasion. South China Sea tensions have only been mounting. There have been several altercations which have taken place. There have been encounters directly with the Coast Guard on both sides.
Right, Shivan. And the latest, Taiwan has seized Chinese fishing boat in the sensitive waters. And this happened in a sensitive strait that is between Taiwan and China. Taiwan's Coast Guard claims that it has seized a Chinese fishing boat and also detained its 9 crew members.
It's China's expansionist ideology which has caused several problems in that entire region. It's not just Taiwan with a nation with which they have wars. Of course, for China, Taiwan is a part of China anyway, but as far as the other nations are concerned, the ASEAN nations, whether it's Vietnam, whether it's Malaysia, whether it's Philippines, there have been tensions with all nations in the contested South China Sea waters.
In the past few months, we have been seeing tensions escalate in the South China Sea, especially between Taiwan and China. And this latest incident that we're talking about here, it comes as Taiwan accuses China of using a new strategy. It's called the anaconda strategy, which tries to squeeze the island nation. As we know that China proclaims Taiwan as a part of its own territory and has been saying that it will be a part of China even if China has to use force.
In the latest, Taiwan's Coast Guard claims it has seized a Chinese fishing boat, and these are visuals that you see on the screen in front. This is a fishing boat that they've seized and detains its 9 crew members after the vessel was found inside the island's restricted waters. These are images, these are visuals released by the Coast Guard, which shows its ship pursuing the fishing boat and its personnel boarding the vessel, where they found about 1 ton of fish.
I would also like to add here that the Taiwanese President Lai Ching-te recently said that China has been using every possible means to cause chaos. And this also at a time as China has already called President Lai Ching-te a separatist.
他停船，先拒绝，并且一直加速，蛇行。